Wow, it must be live. It's saying it's live. Oh, there you go. Camera's on. That's better. Way. Good evening, one and all. Just a bit of a catch up, really, because I've not done any videos since I got the Dam Busters kit with this coin. They are still available, I think, on the website. I think they were down to their last 20. But yeah, beautiful coin. This lovely piece. So if you've not got one, go and grab one. But yeah, just a bit of a catch up really, because I've not done much content um, recently. Oh, sounds like I'll turn this off. What should I do here? Yeah, let's turn the old thing off. Oh, it's just a message. So yes, it's I've been frantic in my life, just doing that with my business. I've been moving units, trying to get more space, more stock. But yeah, it's basically been very little being done on this workbench. I've given it a bit of a tidy, which is good. um, and I am almost to the point where I'm going to call this Jeep done. There's still some bits to do. There's some bits on the front to do, like the headlights. There's a little bit of weathering to do. It's come up all right. I know people have been asking me how I've been getting on with it. It's all right. You know, it's a kit, and I've just been talking, and I'll speak to the chat about this. Has anybody else done mini art kits? Because now I've been explaining some of the what can I call it? Challenges with doing a mini art kit. There's a lot of people who don't buy them, and even one person says, "Are they still in business?" And that did make me wonder: Have I been missing? Have I been missing out on the hate for mini art model kits? So yeah, interesting. But just looking through, we've got Fenris Hunter. Nice to see my friend. Um, Tigers just was. We say let's show it. Was about to grab a cider, then I saw this, so don't let me stop you getting one of the amber nectars, mate. Definitely. Your hands in. Again, just saying the same. Taggers, just replace cider with whiskey. It's a bit early for you, isn't it? Miss Modler's in. Hey, Taggers is in. VS Speaks Royalties in, and I didn't even know they existed. Yes, tell me about it. But I was a bit shocked on some of the hate that people have for mini arts. It just didn't, what I've seen. The kits they've produced have been interesting. They do a lot of figures and a lot of accessories. But people are saying that their part count's too high. You know, why make it in 12 when you can make the part in 2? And I get that. Um, and we have come to a point where injection molding is that superior now that sometimes I do wonder why they don't just um, create like an engine sort of thing in one go. I understand that the fan and the belt and needs to be done separate, but that to do the block should be an easy thing. And if you do get a seam line, it's not like you're doing a plastic canopy, is it? Where you've got to work at it to get rid of that seam line. It's it's easy to clean. It's easy to clean up, isn't it? So yeah, yeah, it's mini art, and I've got very little to say about that. As I said, this basically, as I've said, I'm happy with what I've done so far with it. I'm gonna have it with the engine up because I think the engine's come up really nice on here. So I'm gonna have the bonnet sticking up. Oh dear, look at that. The glass is just falling out. Would you just look at that? The glass is just falling out. And I had that in there proper. So I might risk it for a biscuit. Just put a tiny little dab. There you go. Right around the edge. And keep that holding. Because I actually glued that using contact to clear. Is that what I used? Or did I use the Formula 550, 560. You know, both have their merits. So yeah. Also, while I was doing this, somebody recommended a really good burnt iron, and it's this Vallejo metal color, burnt iron, and apparently this is fabulous for highlighting parts of an engine. You can see there it's got what do you call it, engine? Oh, what's the word? What do you call that sort of engine? You see that in there? Oh, radial engine. So it's so I might use some of that on the engine as well, just little bits of dab. But some recommenders £7 a bottle, mine, £7 a bottle, but comes with its own little thing, little ball inside. And if you have a look inside, you can see the colour there. Yeah, little burnt iron colour. So I might use that as well, because as you know, I was using, you know, the oil brushes on this one. I think these are fabulous, these oil brushes. You know, basically it's makeup brushes, isn't it? And whoops, good. Oh yeah, I do have a range of Migamo stuff which I'm going to use, some wash and everything, and you got the shaders as well, which is quite good. I'm trying to look out for another 1/8 BSP airbrush, not airbrush, what are they called? Not doing very well tonight, am I? Trying to work out what I'm saying. Hose. So I've got to look out for one of them, because I want to this month really crack on and just see whether this is worth the money. The Fendiger Elite Airbrush Kit. I want to see if I'm able to use it. You know, but yeah, that's basically the catch up, really, lads. It's nothing, lasses. It's not really any. Oops, that's still not glued in. You know, you would have thought that would have glued in. Unbelievable. Again, mini art. If I dive off a little bit and just catch the edge there, hopefully it won't fog up. So yeah, it is what it is, and I'm nearly there with that one. I just gone through the chat. Nice to see you, Techman. Good to see you. And Wayne Welly's also in. Nice to see you too. Who else have we got? Erwin's in. Evening to you. The Scottish Model Builder is also in as well. Nice to see you, my friend. Jack's Hobby Station. Oh, a Jeep for Mini Art. Yes, a Jeep for Mini Art. Don't go there. Don't go there. So yeah, so that's I'm gonna say put the bonnet on, do some more little bits on it. There's some more little bits to add to it, then it will be finished. And then I'll have to move on and do some sort of diorama. Somebody asked me, oh, I've got this out. These are spun text cloths, and basically they've got like a foam padding. Yeah, I do like working on it. It's got a little bit of, you know, when you work on it, it's hard, isn't it? But it's nice to have something which has got a little bit of give in it, and it does work a treat. Good stuff. So things I've bought, right? I want to show you this. I went to auction, and this is a bit of fun, really. This is from I think it's 1969. If I remember rightly, let me just quickly look. I've got two of them. Let me just get this out. So I've had to put batteries in them. I've got two. What was it again? Yeah, 19. So this is another case. It's called the Power Mite. Underneath here, you can see there's a date there which says 1969. So these are 50 years old, and you put a couple of batteries in. And this one here is the jigsaw. So it's tiny. Can you see that? It fits in my hand. It's made of cast iron or metal. So you plug him in. You got like a little power socket. You plug him in there, and then you press the button, and they actually work. So just a little bit of fun, really. Apparently, these were around, you said, in the 70s. These are genuine woodworking tools. You can cut wood with them, etc. very, very good. I know the blade's the wrong way around, but so bought these from auction. They don't cut your fingers. I've tried, they don't even really cut wood. So yeah, there's a little jigsaw on this one, but as you can see, that isn't a jig. This one's for this. So it's got here. I'll put that in there like so. That's it. Put him in. Then put that jigsaw away. So in a little tiny box as well, you actually can get a little power drill, but this one's not working. The trigger's buggered on it, I think. So you plug him in like so. You press the trigger, and nothing. But it's a little drill, and it's quite heavy as well for what it is. But yeah, it's a little drill, little hammer drill. Oh, it is working. I've got it working. Look at that. So you can drill stuff with it. It's a child's like little model toy. I've got it working then. No, it's not working. Hang on. Is there like a little? There must be something gone inside. So what I'll do is I'll take this a bit and give it a bit of a service. But I just thought it was the cutest thing. Look at the size of it. It's tiny. Is this the tiniest scale? Is this the tiniest scaled tools you can buy? Yeah. Oh, I got it working then, and now it won't bloody work. That's a shame, isn't it? Oh, there you go. It's a bit tetchy, that's all. So you push it about there. I think there's something wrong with the connection, but it does actually drill. I thought these were really good. I got it from auction, and so you put batteries in there. It's got its own little power supply, and so yeah. Well, I'm going to strip them down, and then get them to be give them a service. And so yeah, something I've bought this week, which I thought was quite good. What else was I going to look at? What else came in the post? Which didn't really come in the post, but I got this to build at some point. Don't know when, but got a Tamiya Honda CBR 1100 XX. I thought that I'd probably get away with not having to paint this one because the actual plastic looks pretty good. You could probably get away with not even painting it. Some bits are chromed up, obviously. Again, you've got some lovely detail wheels there. You've got some mesh there. But yeah, so that's something that's on my to-do list, in my forever to-do list. I won't say how many kits I have got now, so that bike would be a bit of fun. Right, just looking through what scale are those tools. I think they're like 1 to 8. If you work out what the average size is, where's the Razor Rabone? There you go. There's my Razor Rabone. There you go, Razor Rabone. So they actually, in lengthwise, they're 70 millimeters, so just under 3 inch. So what's a normal? Normal's about what's normal jigsaw? About 7 inch for a jigsaw blade or a jigsaw base. 7 inch, maybe even 10 inch. If you're holding it, yeah, about 10 inch. So what do you reckon? And they're 60. So 10 inch down to 3. Is that 1 to 5? 1 to 4? Be interesting, wouldn't it? But yeah, I think that's the scale. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Just wait a few days for the drunk purchases I've forgotten and you've made turn up. I may order an American double fridge. Had no idea it turn up and didn't fit in the house. I've got an American fridge. Yeah, with the ice dispenser at the front. What's here? I know I haven't won anything, thank God. I'm not drunk purchaser, but I drunk texted 2 guys and a girl, so there's that. Oh, fair enough. Good for you. I said, what scale those? 1 to 4 scale. And what officer? Good evening. Just while you're here, mate. This is what I won at the auction for the 48-hour build for model officer. So that arrived, which is a lovely, lovely kit. Lovely kit. Would be a bit of fun to build that. I'm looking forward to that bike. I came that close to grabbing one a couple of weeks ago myself. It's worth having a punt. I won't tell you how much I paid for it. £5. So yeah, all good. 10 to 12 inch for a 1-to-1 jigsaw. So what's it? 1 to 4 then, basically, I reckon. So yeah. Anyway, so Bearcat is, I'm saying, okay, Bearcat. I've got to do that Bearcat. That's another one on my jobs list to do, which will be a bit of fun. But I'm waiting on the paint now because what's the company called again? Outlaw Paints. I've been in contact with Jason. He's actually going to manufacture a Bearcat blue for me. So it'll make my Bearcat look absolutely fantastic. So yeah. Somebody asked me also in the comments, so if you're watching this after the live, this is the book I was on about. They were expensive on eBay for a while, but I think the price has dropped. But if you see this for sale, buy it. It's a really good scale model book. And if you watch the channel, he was talking about the guy he asked permission to do a book like this. And there's this guy here, Chris Ellis. This is the original Scale Modeller's Handbook. And going back through, I think this one was written in 1979, so it's 44 years old, this one. 44 years old. So everything that you ever need to know is in here. Really good book. See, the military scales here, you got 1 to 40, 1 to 48, the 1 to 76, 135, and there's the 125. I don't think there's many 1 to 40 scales out there now, is there? So, but yeah, as I said, cracking book this, the Airfix Book of Scale Modelling. They've got another version out. Have I got it here on my desk? I think I got it up here in my... Yeah, if I can reach it, I'll get it. I'm going to have to move the... You might... If I can reach it. There we go. Let's put this back. Put the camera back in angle. That's better. This is the latest one, which you can get from the Airfix website, the basic guide to modelling by Stu Phone. Such a great name. So yeah, this is a really good book to get your hands on if you need a book. Not that they need a book. So with all the information there, or grab this one by Jonathan Mock. Airfix diorama. There you go. He's actually painting up a figure here. Doing it bit by bit. Bit of shading. And yeah, step by step. And doing dioramas, which I've got to do apparently. I've been summoned by the model officer to build a diorama to go with this Jeep. Is that glass stuck in now? Yay, stuck in now. And no fogging. That's good. All good. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically where I'm at the moment. what is next on your bench, Moz? A diorama, I think. No, I've got some ideas of what I'm going to do actually next. There's a bear cat I want to start, but I want to get the paints in for that one. There's that Jag, which not Jag, Rolls Royce, which I'm really close to going. Yes, I might build that. I've got it here somewhere. That Jag. What I've done with it must be up on the top there. What do I do with that Jaguar? I don't know what I've done with that Jag. Actually, it's found in the office somewhere. But also, it should be the anniversary of the Iraqi war, isn't it? So I'm half tempted to have a quick go on these for the quad bikes and trailers. I've never built a quad bike. I'm half tempted to have a crack. Now this box, Airfix, I'm just going to say, it's fantastic because it's here, British Forces. So these little quad bikes. And so obviously, you know, you can see all the tyres there and everything. I might just have a quick go at this one because it's going to be an easy build. It's one colour. I don't know what colour it is. Come on, there you go. It's like, you know, very few colours here. What's it? Matte Desert Tan. Matte Rust, khaki. And away you go. It's got your stretcher on the back there. So yeah, I'm tempted to have a punt at that one. So yeah, it's something a little bit different. But I'd like to see Airfix releasing these again because they're not cheap. If you look, I think I was talking to Lexi and somebody had one on Facebook and he wanted like 40 quid for it on Facebook. But you can see there's some really nice looking detail here on the quad bikes. So basically, it's only 13 steps and the quad bike is already built. And also, it looks like you can decide if you want them straight or angled, which I thought was quite a nice touch. And then you get the trailer as well, which is 3-piece trailer, no, 5-piece trailer. Put the axles on, and you can decide whether you have the tail, what's it called? Tail door open or shut. And away you go, yeah. Very, very nice. So there you go, and there it is. And you also you've got the ramps as well. And then you got the figures. Well, you don't talk about figures. And then there's the call out for the figures. So yeah, you got all your different types of camo there. You've got your standard desert DPM camouflage or European DPM, or you can have your European MTP camouflage, which is that with the black dots in. You know, so yeah, it'd be nice if they did bring this one out again. It would be nice. So yeah, that's something I'm tempted on. Just having a, you know, it's an afternoon build, isn't it? Really, afternoon build to get it done. But it'd be nice if they can put this re-release these. I think it might even be worth a little punt for them to do it. So yeah, do the figures. I always get other people to do my figures normally, but I am gonna have a go with figures, definitely. Yeah, there was a series of them, 148 links with other stuff as well. And yes, they need to re-release those. They do. Am I right that they did the links as a Herrick operation? It's Herrick, isn't it? Yeah. It'd be interesting. Yeah, there you go, Ms. Modler. I've got to do it, which is good. Oh, you got a super chat for making model airplanes. Thank you very much, sir, for your super chat. Very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Yes. How do they expect you to paint those camos on the figures, though? Like I said, you know. My local hobby shop has got the Land Rover set on sale for 20 quid. Yeah, but is that Land Rover set? I think that's the JB Models one, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it won't be. Or will it be? Is it the one? It's got to be 148 then, because this was all 148 scale. Well, am I right that all the Operation Herrick stuff was 148? Can somebody question me on that or look for that? I think all of it was 148 back in the day. But it's an interesting thing, you know. What I might do is take a picture of it, send it to Dale, and say, "Here, Dale, where are these?" I wonder how many Operation Herricks there. Yeah, 148. It was all 148. So, am I right then? When was this released then? Is there a date on it when it was released? No, there's no date on here of when this was released. But I'm assuming it was 1990s. So would the Land Rover be under Hella ownership, or would that be under Airfix ownership? They did. I'm remembering that too. The jackal, the coyote. Interesting. Operation Herrick. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, model officer. You just text me. Yes, I did get the shots. Links with figures, Land Rover with figures, Land Rover, Snatch Land Rover, Super Cat Jackal, and figures. The Super Cat Jackal. The Super Cat Jackal. I don't remember that. Super Cat. Let's have a quick look. Super Cat. I'm looking up now on Scalemates. The Super Cat Jackal Airfix. Yes, yes. Now you're getting me, yeah. Yeah. See, that one's going on eBay at the moment for €39. That Super Cat Jackal. Incredible, isn't it? And then the Coyote is going for 39 as well, £39. See, 148. But as I'm saying, was that pre Hornby? Was that pre Hornby, which is Hella? I wonder what it says on Scalemates. That would be interesting, though, wouldn't it? So yeah. So it would be Airfix then. So 2011. So just released after the Airfix links of 2012. So they would have all this in. They would have all this in. Yeah, they would have it all, I guess. I'm assuming they would have it all in. They haven't used anybody else's tooling, but they've only, to my knowledge, they've only released this once. If you look on Scalemates, I'm pretty sure that we're going to look on Scalemates now. Scalemates, isn't it? Scalemates, and then I'm going to use the word Herrick. Scalemates Herrick. They had the Ford Assault Group, which was a full kit. So yeah, so these tools came out in 2012, and so the going by this, the forward assault group, which had the Jackal and the RAF regiment gunners, that was released in 2012, and they've never the last time they released this kit was 2015. So it's been 8 years since that, going by Scalemates. Let's just have a look at other I'll continue. Privacy, yeah, no privacy. Search, and then look up Herrick again. Herrick. They had the Westland Merlin HC3 148, which was a new tool in 2013, and it looks like they haven't released it since. So there's like a range of this Airfix stuff that hasn't been released yet. Or released again. 2013, that was. Look at the full history. Artillery brought out a Westland AW101 Merlin, but it's saying here that it's a new tool from Airfix in 2013. The BAE Warrior full kit, that was released in 2017 as a model set. I'm gonna get let me get Scalemates up a minute. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's get Scalemates up so I can see what I'm talking about. Let's can you hear me now? Because I seem to have an issue with my microphone, which is a bit weird. Just let me know in the comments if you can hear me. My microphone fell off the table as I was looking, so if you can hear me, let me know. Good, you can hear me. That's fantastic. I dropped the microphone on the floor and I think I broke it. Let me just double check on that. Anyways, what was I doing? Yes, I was looking up Scalemates, wasn't I? Because I'd like to see what was available. Yeah, the mic. It's a bit pain that. Oh. Yeah, I think my microphone's busted. Time for a new one, I think. what was I going to look at? Scale mates. When we go look at scale mates, which I hope we can get this up and looking at. So scale mates, continue. Come on. So yeah, if I change what I'm looking at, and then if we go on to present, and then we're going to share screen, scale mates, share. We should have scale mates up here now. So if we go to bigger screen for that one, there we go. We look up Operation Herrick, shall we? Right, Herrick. We need to put the word 148 scale, and then use the word FX. And actually, yeah, if you look, if you can see what I see, it's mostly 2013 tooling. 2013, 2013, 2012, 2012, 2012. 2013. Then you've got your Jackal, which is 2013. 2013, 2012, 2013. The quad bikes, 2013. The helicopter support set. Vehicle crew. So they did a range, didn't they, of stuff to do with it. So that Merlin, if we click on it, being released once. Now, I can't see them spending all that money on a tooling only to release it once. I have a Merlin on my stash. So is that Merlin being released as another kit then? I would like to know, was that the same? Would that be the same? No. So they've never done another Merlin. That's the only time they've released a Merlin. Strange. So they've, and what about the BAE Warrior? Have they released that one since? Just as a model set in 2017 with all the paints and everything and the soldiers. I'm sure it's not the same, but can confirm. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's a 10-year, but if it's only been released once or twice, for instance, it would be interesting, wouldn't it? If they will release it again, because it's been 10 years. 2013 and so 2023. So could we see this released again? Because is it in the anniversary coming up of Operation Herrick in Afghanistan? There's the BAE Warrior again. Let's just go back one. Now there's the Land Rover. And it was a new tool and it was reboxed. So you got the two Land Rovers there, 148. Have they released it again as a different, they say new tool here. I agree, Miss Modeler. They are pushing the 135 at the moment, aren't they? Scale in armor. When they've done a lot. Now the Hornby takeover was 20. The Hornby takeover was 2006. So this was during the Hornby takeover. That's what you mean, yeah. I believe they want good sellers being 148 rather than staying 135. The two Landies is what's available at my local. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't released a revised modern Merlin, as they are now all Navy ships, as the RAF don't have any now, as what they had went to the Navy. Okay. 148 in a bad scale. It's in between 135 and 172. But it'd be interesting, though, what happened to these tooling? So yeah, when did Airfix last do a Land Rover in 148? Land Rover so we look at Land Rover, and then we look up kits, and then we look up 148 scale. That's it. Only Airfix. So that does surprise me. Let's try again with Merlin. And then they went full kits. We got 148. Oh, that was interesting. The Italy one was cancelled back in 2011, never released. But interesting that they've never released it again. Was it a trial and fail? We'll do a load of 148, see how it goes. If we don't like it, we won't do it again. Yeah, 135 is armor, but that is a preference. I get that. But there's a lot of people who won't touch 172, but we're willing to build 148, 132 planes. Especially as the Merlin is used by like Poland, Portugal, Norway, Italy, Japan, Canada, many other countries. Agreed. Could be that due to scale and size, people didn't buy as much. I get that, but if it failed in 2013, why did they release some of this back in 2017 as gift sets? You just would have thought that it would have benefited Airfix more. They'd put this money in tooling and never use it again. That Merlin does look fabulous, though, doesn't it? And have you got that one? It does look a nice little bird, doesn't it? It comes with 4 schemes, so let's just have a look at the download and see what schemes you got with it. Unfortunately, it's not really showing the schemes. A lot of internal decals, though. Oh, can't you see that? Oh, hang on, have I got to download it, have I? Does it let me download it? Let me download it and I'll share it on the screen. And then so we need to upload a file here. So no, it's not letting me upload the file at the minute. Okay, right, okay, it's in downloads. Okay, so if we go to recents, then it should be in downloads. There you go. Click on that one and open, and it should let me show you the instructions for that one. It's just uploading it a minute so I can present it. We can then see what the what schemes there were. I remember I got mine on a Black Friday for £20. It was a model of 60, plus this was with 10 years ago. Crumbs. Was it really 60 quid? So here we go. We need to go to, which slide do we need? Slide 26. So there's a lot of internal placement interior decals there. And then on the next one, you've got, let me just move that comment, Camp Basti in there. So you've got that one there. Very, very little difference apart from the decals, isn't it? A lot of decals there. So yeah, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 5 schemes. The Squadron, or is it 4? And that's the, oh no. So you got 5 different schemes, which is basically the decals. It must be a massive decal bit on that one. So how interesting. How interesting. Just a stamp size of a different number. That will be maybe the Gherkin eye for the tail. As it's bigger than the Lynx, I'd say current Merlin price would be 60, 70 because Lynx is 50. Yeah. I always wish they did a British AH64D to go with the Merlin and the Linux. That's a good shout. Very good shout. That was the Navy Lynx, was additional parts to make a Super Lynx. Airfix have recently released that one, so have the tooling back. Academy also borrowed the 148 BAE Hawk tooling as well. Did they? Did they borrow it? Did they? That's interesting. I think a Norwegian or Canadian one would look awesome with the white and day glow and the yellow and red. Talking about the Merlin here, yeah. So yeah, it is interesting, you know, what's become of the of these kits. You know, looking at the B, you know, would anybody want to build the Warrior? See, like I'm saying, it must have been a good kit because they released it again in 2017. That's a 2017, which comes with, you know, it was the same, isn't it? Oh no, maybe not. No, it's got the extra bits. But that looks like a really nice looking kit. See, somebody's got one there for €39. Oh, the Mark 67, did they? Interesting. The Portuguese version would have to close one window and open a new door, as well as a different wheels and a load of little different things. Well, who cares about that? Just put some decals on it with the Portuguese flag, and it's Portuguese, isn't it? I think all of the 148 Herrick kits were good. Yeah. So I've only got that one there, which I haven't got anything else Herrick here on my shelf. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun to build that during the week. It'd be a quick little build. Yeah, I might ask. I might email. Use my contacts in Airfix and see if we can get something done about that. Where are they? We are Portuguese are awkward as heck. Yeah, I know you are. I've got the Warrior in my stash along with the Lynx Defenders, Cozy and Jackal. Haven't been brave enough to attempt it yet. Ah, fair enough. Johan, go to bed and rescue the kids. Go save some lives, mate. So yeah, Merlin, but then the naval version. That would be interesting to see what, you know, if they've got the tooling, then why don't they release it again? Yeah. The Lynx is a hard build, lots of fitting issues. Okay. It would have been great if they had continued the line. Some 148 scale Falkland kits would have been awesome. Yeah. But how many lines do a company need to do? You know, Airfix do 172, 148, 135, 124. Yeah, they do a 144 as well, 144 scale as well. They do. They also do a 350 and a 700 scale for the ships. It wasn't for you to agree. I'd agree. I'd agree. I agree to everything, me. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go into it a bit more and see, I will dig it out and feel myself building it, I reckon. I'll finish off that Jeep probably the next couple of days. 148 is quite a big line for them. Yeah, because aren't the starter sets 148 now for the cars? Yeah, the 148 planes. You've got the Lynx in your stash, haven't you, Moz? I do. The Western Lynx in my stash. I do. But that's not the same tooling, though, is it? Cars are 143, correct. They are, not 148. I was thinking out loud then. 148. Western Merlin. That's a helicopter support set. Academy borrowed that one. So the new tour was in 2012. Then you got the model set. Then they released it again. So the Academy released it in 2013. So there you go. And there it is. So maybe they can re-release the other ones then. If they've done the Merlin, they could do the other ones. Yeah. Is it a tough gig? Is it Nunu? Is it a tough gig, that one? Yeah, I saw that. I want to build one, but you beat me on the auction, didn't you, for their models, you bugger? It's out this week, the F-35. So I'll expect an email soon. Yeah, it's got to be out this week. Yeah, I think you're right. It would be nice. Yeah, loads of dry fitting, and even though needs a lot of filler. Well, you should be dry fitting anyway, my friend. Yeah, share some pictures tomorrow on how the build's going. Yeah, it should be this week. I had a tip off, so they want to get it out anyway, don't they? They want to get it out as soon as possible. But yeah, show us some pictures tomorrow and I'll have a look. But it'll be interesting to see that. But then again, when was it released? 2012. So it's a 10-year-old kit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you some stickers. But yeah, I just want to know. I just wonder whether it'd be worth them bringing it back out again. Has anyone produced the Western Wildcat? Rings a bell. I found the links had issues around the engine area with 3 of my builds. I've got 2 coming as well. I've got the Then and Now coming, and then I've just got the starter set F35S. The F35 B in it. It's a B, not an S. It's a B. Tamiya's done the A version, and FX are bringing out the B. You got the Dambuster one in the start set. Yeah, did you get your coin as well, did you, Miss Modeler? I'm finding that as well, Tom, is very fiddly to say the least. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh no, I'm getting the F35 Dambuster set. I didn't order the Lancaster on its own. Oh, I see what you mean. I get that. Yeah, fair enough. Right, well, what have I been on now? An hour? I've been on nearly an hour. Yeah, been on nearly an hour. Need to repair my microphone because it's gone bang, which is a shame. I have to buy a new one, I think. We should have ordered a B17. So yeah, as I said, I thought I'd have a little crack on that one and take it away, which should be good. But yeah, thanks for watching. It's just a catch up, really. I thought I'd jump on tonight, have a bit of a catch up because I've been slacking, obviously. I've been doing a lot with in my private life, you know what I mean. Not doing much with modelling as such. I've done hardly any modelling, so we just that should work. Yeah, so I've really done very little with my workbench. I've just been doing stuff around the house in myself and everything else. So you're talking too hard. Yep, crack on. We'll be back again tomorrow night for FX and Chill. I've got no guests lined up. I think Anfield, I'm going to get him on tomorrow. I'll send him out an email. Say he's quite welcome to join us if he's around. But yeah, it's been just a quick hours, really, just to catch up with everyone. So I'm still around, just I've done no content. This month's been very dry on content. But that's going to change because I've got a laser cutter to do a video on. I've got a couple of builds I want to do. Also, I've got FX and Chill. So if you want to come and join me on FX and Chill, they'll be there tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And I think that's it from me. Thanks all for watching and catching up with me. By the way, these are the Grummond FAF Bearcat t-shirts. If you want to buy one, there's a link below. So you can buy one of these Grummond Bearcat Moz models. Got the Moz models logo there. With some history of the FAF. The plane of the future. No, it's not a Humbrol laser cutter. It's a very good one though. It's still in the box. I've not even unboxed it yet. So I've got a friend coming over who does this laser cutting lark. So I might be able to release some of my own bottle holders with Moz Models logos on. So, but yeah, thanks all for joining me. Thanks all my channel members. Thank you all for being channel members and supporting me. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. And I will hopefully see you on Monday, which is tomorrow. Have a good one, and I will see that. Oh, I was just going to say, oh, the puppy might make a guest appearance. That'd be good. And we've got a new member, Dominique Cuckoo. Thank you for becoming a member of Mod 6510 Models. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciative of that. And again, thanks all for watching. As I said, these are the t-shirts. If you want to buy one, link in the description box down below. Take care all, and I'll see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Ta-da now.